All right, and I think that's going to do it, guys. Welcome back to Satisfactory tonight, where we're going to be trying, at the very least, to get our new factory up and running with basic materials. And I'm going to say that, yeah, basic materials. Now, I do have, I believe this is 6 freight cars and 4 locomotives, which is probably massive amounts of overkill for how much power and how much space this train needs. But that's, I mean, it fits on the track, so that's what we're doing. God, this is a long-ass train. So a couple of things. We're going to be running up here. I know there's a few oil wells that we can take. There's a couple of other spots. What are they? Fuck. There's a couple of iron, a few copper. I believe there's a bauxite not too far. Like, we should be able to at least get miners going on everything and running that to the rail track. And that's the biggest thing that I'm trying to do right now is I'm going to build a secondary rail off the side of it that can fit this train. And the whole reason for that is going to be, let's see. Oh, that's a bunch of bull. I must not have had that up there right. So anyway, the whole reason I'm doing that is just so that I can ship it all to one location. And then from that one location... Oh, here it is. Still, thank you very much, man. He mentioned he was going to put something up, but he didn't tell me what it was. So, yeah, nice to see what it is. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna run this up to the top. I've got to double check on a couple of things. Like, I've got to make sure my radar tower up here is functioning because I think I disconnected power at one point accidentally, and it kind of messed things up. Also, I'm gonna put this. How's it going, man? I mean, if you want to hop in, it's open. I realized I spent most of today, I think, playing No Man's Sky. Getting a little bit of grinding and stuff like that done there. Because I've played No Man's Sky on my channel before and got through the story. So I want to do a little bit more building and a little bit more of that. So I'm trying to make sure I'm not bogging down in the grind of it, since it's a new save file and I have to get everything put together, you know, before I can actually do the big stuff. Also, I want to know how hard it's going to be to put up a big bundle of billboards and shit. And do, like, pixel art. Like, I want to know if that would be something that's possible. Gotcha. Did I? I never reconnected it. Alright. Also, I will say, and I think I pointed it out last stream, I didn't realize that the hover pack, it works on railroads. I thought it had to be an access point. I didn't realize that the rail itself worked as a hover point. I think I'm just gonna spend some tickets and get this next aluminum manufacturing thing out of the way, and then from that, let's see what we got, because there's something I'm wanting to get, and I think it comes from the tier that we're in now, where I can get like the large oil wells and stuff like that, and the large water wells and all those different things, just because I feel like that's going to be beneficial. This train actually will run pretty fast once you get it up to speed. But it's 4 engines to make it run really fast, so... I'm trying to remember, because I know they suggest that you don't do inline stops. So I'm thinking about not doing that. I'm also debating if I would be better off to not do inline stops, or if I would be better off to put all my stops in and then bypass them. But I don't know if bypasses work right. Don't lose power now. I should, at the very least, though, have this up tomorrow. And probably on this one tomorrow, because I have a few things that I need to make sure get done. God, I did forget how to play this game. I forgot what I was doing. Also, my first road over there, it looks, yeah, doesn't look good. With 4 engines, though, you can bring this thing to a halt pretty quickly. Oh, I don't have power there. Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to fix that. Alright. So I don't have any hard drives. None there. Okay. What I do have, though, is tickets. I believe I've already... Oh. Adam, man, how's it going? Let me pull this up to the top so I can see it. I forgot my alerts weren't set up there. Just doing a little factory building tonight. Well, we'll be doing a little factory building. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. Just, pop that. Then I'm gonna run over here and drop this off. This is not No Man's Sky, man. I still haven't finished Satisfactory, so...
Milestone reached. The object scanner can now find underground wells, which can be pressurized.
I think I would.
Such as nitrogen, water, and
Austin, the guy that commented right before you, man, he's actually playing it right now, and it looks really good. Resource well extracted. This is the one I needed. Don't need that yet. Part of me wants to do this one for that Mark III miner. So I know I would like that game, man. I love Star Wars. My only issue is I don't like Souls-like games. So I'm wondering if it's because I played through the first one through Fallen Order, and I did enjoy it, but it was definitely not my Not my thing. Okay. I need this. Because I gotta get Foundry, Blender, Foundry. This is gonna be one of those. Okay. So I'm gonna need, I want 2 and just a shitload of these. And we'll say 10 Mark II miners. That'll be a good start. Yeah, see, and it's not that I don't like games like that. It's just that I'm not good at them. So I don't want to get stuck in an endless loop of just not being able to get anything done. Get off. I say as I, play a factory game with no actual win state. Steel pipes, modular frames, portable. I'm gonna need 20 portable miners. That's gonna be the hardest part of this. I still say, man, you should have done should have Skywalkered that Rancor. I mean, it has to work. They used it in all the movies and games before that. I'm going to put this out there again, though. If any of you guys have Satisfactory and want to jump in. Okay, so if it rings like Hogwarts, I'll probably give it a shot, to be completely honest. It is one that I've been following slightly. Alright, to make portable miners, I need... Yeah, I'll definitely, nope, I wanted 10 of those. I need 20 of these. I'll definitely look into it a little bit more. I need to actually jump in when Austin's playing it. I'm kind of not starting another big game at the moment. Part of that's lazy, to be honest. God damn it. Stop hovering. Anytime I want it to hover, it doesn't. Yeah, so I've kind of been avoiding starting a new game. Just because it's one of those things that I know I've got a few of them coming up that I'm going to want to play a lot of. But for me, actually, the next big game release isn't one I'm going to be streaming. Oh, no. Get up here. And that's going to be Tears of the Kingdom. It is going to be one that I'm going to play a lot of, but I won't be streaming it. I need my jetpack on again. I carry like 400 pieces of fuel every day for this. I should definitely use my jetpack. Man, I've been playing Zelda games now for... we picked up our first Zelda game was Link to the Past back in like it couldn't have been long after it came out. And I've been playing them since then. But it's one of those for me that I've streamed a Zelda game once before, and I didn't enjoy it. And that's why I say, like, I'm gonna be playing it. If y'all want to talk about it after I beat it, I'm good with talking about it, but I probably won't stream it. Alright, I need 20 of these. I tell you though, the thing that's worrying me about Tears of the Kingdom, and if you're a longtime Zelda fan, you might recognize this. The sword being broken is a big deal. Oh man, I'm glad to know you love it. I try. Whoa. I think I had motors here. Did I? Please say I have motors here. I don't have enough. What do you need? You need stators, which are all the way on the other side of the base. Alright. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, the next big one that I know I'm going to be streaming is Final Fantasy 16. Just because, you know, I'm horribly basic like that. That, and I've waited now, what is this? 7 years for the new Final Fantasy? I'm not counting the 7 remake as a new one. Oh, no, 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 no. Give those back. I didn't even know I could put these on the belts like that. That's horrifying. Okay, yeah, that's all 20 of them that I needed. What's going on with you? Huh. So for some reason, that decided it didn't want to work anymore. And I did that one wrong. Yeah, no, I loved 15. There you go. Take the stators. While I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and go grab this because wait. XV1. Xenoverse? The Dragon Ball Z game? Or did I completely miss something there? Alright, I only needed 15 more. I got 50 more. There we go. Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I actually, the PS5 that I recently got, I got that specifically for Final Fantasy 16. So yeah, that is definitely on the ticket. I'll be right back. So I made dinner tonight, and we've been done with dinner for a little while, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, I swear I smell something burning. So I get up and I go in there and look, and how do I put this? My dumbass had left one of my burners on very, very, very low, and I guess when I was stirring something, I dropped a little piece of garlic onto it that had taken a good little bit to burn, and then I could start to smell it all throughout the house. So Marvin, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, that's why I was like, hang on, I'll be back in just a second, because I could smell garlic burnings from somewhere, and I'm like, it shouldn't be. All right, so we're gonna hit up. I think we're gonna hit up this one. Wait, no, stop. Stop. What did that say? Oh, that's him. I didn't see that earlier. Yeah, I didn't see Cell sitting there on top of the power pole last time I rolled through it. All right. So I got to figure out how I want to run. I feel like this is going to be the most direct route. Oh, shit. Actually, let me go see what this one over here looks like. Water, nitrogen. Okay. I mean, it says there's unauthorized hostility toward me, but I've been pretty hostile to the planet, to be honest.
Personnel in the area. Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
Ow, that hurt. Oh god, there's... Why? Why are there more alphas? Thank you. Thank you. No, where's the pieces? God damn it, move. I guess that didn't work. Give me another oil pop. Right there. Oh, wait, this is just a regular node. This isn't what I'm after. No, no, no. Come on. Like, really, that's what you're gonna give me? Never been so thankful for a tree. All right. So what I was really hoping was there is a pressurized node. But this is just a shitty oil field. Like, that's all this entire zone is. It's just a not good oil field. That's a... Alright. Back to the train. Like, that was the whole reason I bought I took the tickets over there to do that, was I was hoping to be able to use that tech. And I don't know, maybe save myself just a little bit of a headache trying to deal with a bunch of impure stuff. I mean, if all else fails, I can come back and do that. It's just, it's gonna really up how much power it takes. Because then I've got all these extra things I have to run. Alright. You're gonna leave the train right there. Yep. That's what I was thinking. So, what do you guys think on the music on this? So, this is one of the tapes that you can find across the map. And I love it. But I also really like, you know, this whole genre of music. So I'm probably more than just a little biased. God, it's another one. Nope. Okay. It's another one though. It's just a bad oil field. Come here. Yeah, you keep that shotgun blast over there. I don't need it, but I'm taking it anyway. I need to go back to this one. Yeah, sitting here right now just looking for better materials. Or, like, a better place to pull materials from. Don't want to deal with the bees, I'll deal with y'all later. So the deal is, oil is one of the things that, like, I have to have coming in. Because so many things need it. God damn it, really? So you're gonna be the same again, aren't you? What gets me is when I wasn't looking for it, I found it. And I found a lot of it. Alright, so if I go back over here, if I get rid of these. I don't have enough cable. But you know what I do have? A craft bench and a boatload of copper wire. So I'm gonna let this roll for a second and make me some wire. And that should let me do pumps instead. The problem is pumps aren't going to be nearly as fast. I'm probably going to need more oil than the pumps, or than this is going to produce. Alright, so yeah, that's going to be 60. That's going to be 60. And I think this one's 120. Now, I can overclock these. Whoa! Hey there, big boy. Please don't surprise me like that again. Alright, this is going to give me, as it sits right now, 240 oil a minute. And that one would give me 360. Because my basic math is off right now. That's 600 a minute. I might could work with that. Do I have what I would need to do a bunch of pipes? Nope. Alright. So for now, we let that sit. And we go make some miners. But at least this way, I'll have the resource nodes are marked now. And I also understand there's got to be a better way to do this than the way I'm doing it. But my deal is I'm trying to put a massive production facility at the top of a mountain, knowing that that means I have to ship everything up there for it to use. Alright, there's another one somewhere. Grab this. Do math. You know, I like math, but man, there's times doing this game where you're sitting there, it's like, oh, what was it? There was one issue I had the other day that I sat there and fought with in my head. And what finally turned out to be the issue was, like, there was, like, 0.6 a minute of something that I wasn't accounting for. And a system that was moving thousands and thousands of things every minute, less than one had completely thrown the entire system off. Okay. So I have a normal node up here. Wait. Oh, I went the wrong way first. Okay. Anyway, we need miner. Now, everything here, I'm literally just, all I'm doing is setting it up so that I can ship it directly back to the other one. Okay, 2 pure nodes here. Like, all of this will ship back to the trains, to a train station that is to be built in the future. Well, you saw me, so it's you first. Okay. So I need more copper. I think I have enough limestone with that, though. God. Y'all want to see the most complicated bullshit way I can think of to do this? So this area down here is going to be its own separate rail line. Just looking at the way it's all setting up. Which means I'm going to need a lot more cables. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up several, or I think 2 different stations. One right in this area, and then one over in the more desert area. And the whole idea is going to be I'm going to block off certain cars on the train. And then it's going to run one of iron, one of copper, one of limestone, one of caterium, and 2 cars worth of oil. Up and down, back and forth. And it's complicated. Needlessly so, to be honest. But this is my vanity project. This is my... I'm making this harder than it should be semi-intentionally because I want to show that I can. I'm debating on whether that sounds like a good idea or makes me sound like I'm absolutely insane. I'm leaning more towards insane. Is that a normal or an impure? That's an impure, I don't care. Alright, so this is 2 normals and an impure, so this should get me 240, 300. Do I have enough to make a motor? Wait. My train. My train had motors on it somewhere. A clear challenge. I mean, there is that. And that was the whole idea behind it. I want something that I can, you know, when I'm done with this game, I can look at it and go, that was insane. And, you know, that's the other side of that is this is still an early access game, so even once I get this done, not gonna be done, even once everything's sent off. Just because I know they've got update 8 is around the corner at this point. Did I really? Nope, there they are. No. Not in that one. Not in that one. Not in that one. This one I might not actually have. You know, you say that, man, but I have a whole list of stuff I never went back to. To be fair, though, I think just about every YouTuber has that. I don't have oh, God. How much inventory space do I have? Break it off. Give me... We're gonna run back to base real quick because I didn't grab... I need more of the encased industrial beams. I don't have enough. Which is weird because I had At one point, I had an entire train car full of them. Oh yeah, Adam, man, I don't know if you caught it or not. I did No Man's Sky for the first time in like 4 years yesterday. And that game has changed drastically. But I will probably be messing around with it a little bit more in the coming days. It's just, like I said earlier, it's one of those that, you know, since I've done it before, I beat it before, or well, beat it. It's a open-ended sandbox, but there is a story that you can get to the end of. Since I've done that one before, though, I'm kind of doing all my grind right now, so that I can have like farms set up where a lot of stuff is more just buy, and that way I can actually show off some of the features that I really like in it while I try to get back into it. Sadly, I missed the Mass Effect expedition that gets you the Normandy frigate. Yeah, that's one of those games that how do I put it? Right. I keep going back to it, and I know I shouldn't, because I'm going to get sucked into it again. But every time it's just like, no, I'm just going to check it out, see what they've changed. I'm not going to, you know, go off the deep end on it. And then I, you know, spend way, way longer than I should have. Okay. There we go. Easy way to do it. We're gonna we'll put that many back. So when did you put a ramp there? I don't remember that. I mean, it's a great idea. I wish I had thought of it. But I was just like, nah, I'll just glide or jump or, you know, tear down the road and get up there somehow. Alright. Get back over here. We'll throw up some miners. I have enough copper sheets in that train that I could try to run my pipes at least. I think I'm probably going to end up needing at least a little bit of extra head lift, which probably means what I'll do is I'll take where all of those oil wells join together on that one end, and I'll throw a Mark II pump on it, because 50 meters of head lift should carry them all the way to wherever I want to send them. Man, I agree. This game is awesome. Like, they did a really, really, really good job of nailing that, like, beautiful alien world. I've got to remember to hit the brakes on this. Ooh, she's gonna be... Yeah. I can hear my son making noise upstairs. I guess he woke up or something. Wife's up there right now, so... Alright. And then... right there. Dude, my mic was off. Damn it. I am a professional streamer and know exactly what I'm doing all the time. Yeah. Alright. Shit. No, my wife walked downstairs, so I muted my mic for a second to talk to her. And I guess I never turned it back on. Alright. I could... Ah! Let me see how this is looking. Okay, so a normal's gonna give me 120. Yeah, you know what? That'll work. And with that, aside from this right here, I can shoot everything into a station. We'll put it like right here. Yeah. That works. Sorry about your luck, fellas. Slightly to my left. I think I could actually run 2 of those. Pretty easy. So the biggest thing with a lot of this is going to be placing the Alright. Biggest thing with a lot of this is going to be placing the train station and then getting everything to that. Let's see. Alright, so that's 1. Yeah, that's about right. Alright, so let's do a little math real quick. That's right now going to have us on... three normal nodes at 120 a minute. Yeah, that's good. Just to see. You know what? Screw it. Come here. So there's like a rule, they all had to be guarded by 1 hog. Alright. Whoa. And for iron, I have currently 2 pure nodes. That's 240 a minute. I'm gonna throw one more on it. What is that? Oh, that's those two. No, I wanted the pure one. Just because it's less of an investment to get it. A little more time, though. Got it. That spitter was broken. Like that when I got here. Well, mostly. It wasn't moving when I got here. So what's the source of this cloud? Just a gas cloud? Oh, hey, big guy. So he takes 15 shots to down. That's ridiculous. I think 14, actually, because I think I hit the ground once. Alright, so with that, that's going to take care of our iron, our caterium, our oil, our copper. Give me a radar tower. Why do I still have so many crystal oscillators on me? So one other thing I like about No Man's Sky versus this is the ability to craft out of multiple inventories, not just what I have on me in No Man's Sky. Like, that is actually a really nice little quality of life thing. You can craft out of your starship, you can craft out of your freighter, out of your, like, your own personal inventory. You can craft out of storage containers too, actually. I did end up testing that. But that was just, that's a feature that I really liked, and I would love to see more games mess with that. So I want to take a radar tower across to the other side of the plateau, the other end of it. We're going to put it up, and we're going to see, because if you notice, the radar tower that I have, its circle does not cover that entire plateau. And the two things I'm looking for right now are coal and sulfur. And if I can't get them, like, I can do it on circuit. But I want to give it a shot of actually... Excuse me. I want to give it a shot of actually having it there. If nothing else, I will put a ramp down, and I'm trying to set this up as a train route, and I'm not that far away from getting to the point where I have drones, and I don't need them on this route anymore. But I'm not there yet. And drones create their own nice little list of shit, though, that you have to deal with. Yep, that was maxed out. Okay. I wasn't sure if that considered it maxed or not, because it looked like I actually stopped like a pixel before. Cables and circuit boards. Well, I know circuit boards are going to be all the way in the back. And yet here I am once again making fucking cables. Alright. The blue in this game. Hey man, I like the blues. Can't tell. What I will tell you this though, and so I picked that blue because the standard is orange. But I will tell you guys, and I've said this all along, because if anybody who's been around for a long time remembers, when I had 100 followers, I dyed my hair like bright red. And I've said, that was at 100, and then when I hit 1,000 followers, I dyed it blue. And I've said the whole way along, when I hit 10,000, I'm debating, and I've got two colors in mind. One is just, you know, do the normal, like the classic, go green. The other one I'm considering though is, if you're a fan of Dragon Ball, I'm considering Ultra Ego Purple. And I'm still a good long ways from that. Like I'm not about to hit, you know, 10,000 or anything like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do one of those colors at 10K. Just haven't figured out which one yet. Alright, so we're gonna judge by the gauge. Ultra purple. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Ah, shit. I realized I could actually run this out longer. Alright, now, can I make it across the whole way? You can, but you have to be moving because you do lose power about halfway across it. So the power grid up here will get expanded out noticeably, like as I build the base. But this is literally just so I have my hover pack. I have no other reason for this. Also, this is making me realize that my plateau that I picked is a lot larger than I first thought. Alright. Alright. We'll drop down. Ooh. Oh, I'm glad I did this. I'm so glad I did this. Because there is everything that I was missing right there. We've got... It's not great. So that's going to be 240 and then 120. 360 coal a minute. We have 240 sulfur. I have a nitrogen node. All right. So that's going to be 5 miners. And then 1 pressurizer. We're gonna go with 5 of those. All right, that's what I needed to know, though, because that is everything. That's every resource I have up to this point, if I'm not mistaken. Except quartz. Now, I will say also I'm going to do a little bit differently there. I'm going, that one is just going to be strictly belted up. I'm going to belt it up toward that radar tower, and the coal power, the coal, sulfur, and nitrogen are going to come in on a different entry point. So a thought occurred to me while I was doing this the other day. That a lot of my issues I had in the early game could have been fixed immediately. Oh, I never picked recipes for these. That's probably for the best. But yeah, a lot of my issues I had in the early game could have been fixed immediately with this right here. Where you can just, if I could just tack power lines up the walls as I climbed. Alright, this train's got to go back down. We'll do it from the other end. And we're going to start working the loop that's going to go and collect everything. But all of my railroad track building materials are in one of these cars, so. So that makes me... I know there's at least one spot that can do oil that way. I think there's 2 or 3, but I think they're down toward Blue Crater. And I don't want to deal with that right now. Blue Crater was kind of a pain to get to, and I've got to go through the swamp to get to it anymore. Okay, hit the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes. Train doesn't like to stop going down the hill anyway, much less all that weight. But every single engine can hit the brakes. You know what? Screw it. Just do it this way. And off to the desert. And now that I've, learned that this counts as a power line for the purposes of the hover pack, I don't have to worry. I just float. So the idea is we're going to go all the way up here. Yeah, right there. Okay. Alright, what if I did it this way? Nope. Not like that. Now I've got to go get this thing and see if this actually works. If it does, that's great, because I now have a functioning loop. Which, they'll come down, I'll put my train station along it, pointed one way or the other. They'll come down, they'll grab whatever it is they're after, or, they'll load up, and then they'll take off, and they'll come back up here. And then I've got to make a branch off going back. How am I trying to do it? I need the exchange coming from... It doesn't really matter what direction it comes from. This is why this is broken. Oh, hey. I got a request that you stop doing that. What does this one need? Take it. We'll put a ma'am somewhere down here. Like, it wouldn't be hard for me to just literally have a train that runs... just like that. So now, this will come down here. If this works, so help me God. I know the idea does, is the thing. Doesn't matter which way you go. Oh my God, it is just enough of a loop. Oh, but you gotta be coming in. Oh Lord, that's a long lead in. Alright, so I'm going to step away for just a moment, smoke a cigarette, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I did a little looking on the wiki, and in an effort to make this thing viable for curves and the loop that I've created for it, since it is a 6-train car, and I don't see myself dropping that too much, we're going to get rid of these locomotives. And then we're going to try this again. And I'm going to try to get... I'm going to see how it does going up the hill. I don't have enough on me to do that yet. That also reminds me, I need... real quick to set this. I will need a train station, 2 fluid freights, 4 freights. And we're going to see if this thing can actually get up this hill. If it can get up the hill like this, then we can work on getting it up the hill fully loaded. Because this is a long-ass train, to be honest. So with 6 freight cars on it, one of them unloaded and the rest of them at various stages. From what I saw, it's 2,000 tons when they're fully loaded. One should be able to make it up here. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Wasim, man, thank you very much for the like. So the Facebook one is a little bit faster than my actual stream updates. Okay. Top of the hill, 97. That is going to mean I have to readjust everything. You gotta go away. You gotta go away. How am I? Oh. Because my shit was full. Take that. Take that. Give me a train station now. So the downside is, when you do this, you have to, like, your train station, this is where your forward-facing locomotive is going to stop. But no, it can make it up here just fine. I kind of want to see how it handles it with loaded down cars. That one's loaded. Wow, I can't even build these cars up. Yeah, I don't have enough on me. Alright. That'll be enough to give me an idea, though. So how fast can we get going down here? I did it once with 2 locomotives and 4 fully loaded freight cars. I think I got it to 200 at the base of the hill. Or maybe it was 1 locomotive and 2 cars. Yeah, I think it was. Because it was short enough that they didn't stay on the curve. So now we get to figure out how we fit a station in here. And the easiest way for me to figure that out, I think, is going to be get it all up on this. I don't think I actually needed that. Oh, no, I did. Nope. I needed concrete, not those. So we're going to do that. Computers. I had cables still, right? Where'd I put it? This is why you don't do this. Because I've already lost all of my shit. Did I use up all of my cable? Not all of it. Okay. Why did I unload my entire inventory? Oh yeah, because I wanted to prove a point. Alright, we need more cables now. This would be easier to just belt everything up to the top. I firmly believe that at this stage, it would be easier to just belt everything to the top, but not gonna do that. Oh yeah, that gets rid of that. Okay, I don't have power anymore. Okay, what if I started from back here? Fluid freight. That's the way I wanted that. Okay, and then... take all. What was that from? Alright, and that should mean we now have power all the way to here. Gotta do this again. I could just... Actually, I could just go all the way back to my base and grab several stacks of cable. And I probably should do that instead of burning through all of this. Alright. Alright, that's all of these going. And that's also enough for me to go from here back to main base. So yeah, on that one, it doesn't matter what direction you go through that, because that's not the important part. All that is turning you around. Oh my god, it works! I can't explain. I'm so happy that that works. I had zero expectations of that actually being able to pull it off. Ah, 1 second. Enough momentum behind it that it's still only at 98. So if I read it correctly, this thing can run up to, like, at its max draw, this train will be pulling 210 megawatts. But I've been kind of trying to look at it and see when I'm getting close to max draw, and it's not happening very often. So in all honesty, I'm not that worried about that. Hey, you can see my truck coming back. Bringing more plastic and rubber that's not doing shit. Alright, I came back here for something specific. What was it? Cable. That's what it was. See, I remember things. Yeah, we don't need that much. That was excessive. From there, I think we're gonna grab... I need a touch of wire. But I used a lot of mine. Sure, we'll grab a bag or two of concrete. And I want the rest filled out with copper sheets. And what else does a hypertube need? Steel pipes, which I have a shitload of on that train. So at some point, we will run a hypertube alongside the rail line all the way back over here. But that day is not today. Yeah, see, I hit max load here. But it's only because I'm starting from a dead stop, going up a hill. And then I think once we have this sorted, we'll run the belts. Yeah, we'll run the belts back to the train. And then from there... Honestly, from there, I'm not that worried about most of it. The downside of running a hypertube I just thought about is going to be the fact that there's no way that hypertube keeps speed that whole way. That's going to be a long-ass ride from one end to the other. I wish I could just put it on a... I kind of wish I could just put it on a gradient and run it from the top of the plateau on an angle all the way down to the base and see how fast you shoot out the bottom of it. But, no. That's not going to work. So from here, the next goal is we're running power from here, from this area all the way out to all of the miners that we set up. So the cadmium miner, the extra iron miners, all of that. So yeah, keep it about right there. Pull it at about a quarter. Oh, see, now it pops up. Take Bud, I need you to move. I mean, I guess if you needed water, that would work, but shipping everything up to the plateau, like, I have probably more water there than I've ever needed. Okay. I'm gonna run that one back, just because I don't like running out of power right there. We'll see what this does to our power grid here in a minute as well. Like, once I get all this stuff run, we'll actually see what it looks like if it were to go, like, if we were to run everything flat out, what that would do to our grid. The only things I don't have hooked up right now are the oil pipes, or the oil wells over at the first area that we put down. Ooh. That one barely made it. So you know what? I think we're actually going to put one right there. How am I looking on power? We're way... So that fuel pump, or that fuel plant I made, that's running as part of my computer factory, it doesn't run. Like, that's been a constant thing for me, is it does not run the way it's supposed to. Because we should be right about 7,200 if I'm not mistaken. That was... Man, I wasn't sure that was going to catch. Alright. I think, honestly, I'm going to go troubleshoot that fuel plant. Just because that's one of those things that if I don't get that figured out, I could be in some trouble. So what could be causing that? I've checked all my pipes. I've made sure they're all... Like, I've put as much redundancy as I possibly can. And the only thing I could do... Would that even work? I could overclock the wells. I know I did my calculations on... Yeah, I bet that's what it is. I overclocked some of my oil wells, or my refineries, and I don't think I accounted for that with the oil. We'll see in just a second. Man, I don't know. Why does it say it's unreachable? Alright. So while it's doing that, I'm going to do something real quick, just because I needed to check on this side. And make sure on a couple of things. Yeah. Okay. Oh. It's 3:30. Will it even care? No. Oh yeah, signals don't mean anything to auto drive. That's right. But why did it... Oh, I see why it was unreachable. So the train station there is pointed back toward the other one, which means that technically the only way onto that train, or onto that platform, is directly through the, or is that coming in from this side of it? As far as the AI is concerned, I would have to put in a loop if I wanted to be able to take it back the other direction. Which I should do at some point, since it looks like I'm not going to get around to putting the actual circuit on there. So I overclocked a few of the refineries. I need to make sure that my oil wells that are going to make up the bulk of everything that's going on here. Yeah, you ain't gonna stop with that kind of braking power. There you go. Yeah, it's got to be oil. God, the difference this would have made when I was putting this place together to have the hover pack is insane. Yeah, it's not keeping up. Okay. Do I need to add another station? And another train? I needed to not take this all the way over here. That much is apparent. We're going to switch over to Worst of Goat Simulator again, because I like this one. Let me know if that's too loud. Yeah. Yeah, it's running out of oil. That's not something I expected, to be honest. That's bad. Or is it running out? That's bad. Yeah, this is so different than the way I've had to do it in the past. No. Equip it. All right. Yeah, it's a fuel issue, isn't it? I fucking knew it. Okay. So let me see here. Because I have a handful of these overclocked. Can I put a sink down here?
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Look, I couldn't even... I've never been able to find that one, so I don't really care.
Comply.
Give me an awesome sink.
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
This is a horrible design. But it's one I'm okay with at the moment. Because I'm tired of fighting this. So, here's what we're doing. I'm disconnecting this one. And you're gonna stop. You're gonna go over here, and you're gonna do fuel. And this thing is just going to make fuel from now on. Give me a ma'am. There we go. Oh my god. What if I did... How much do you make? 30 a minute? I could literally do any one of these. Your whole reason for existing is to make sure that thing doesn't do anything that I don't want it to. Oh my god, I am... Man, I just ain't got it today. I'm in a plastic factory. I don't want it to look horrible. The whole reason I'm doing this. Okay. Even though it's an area that you'll never see. How high are these? They're 4 meters. That puts that at 12, so that puts that out. That's a no. God damn it. Need more plastic. Luckily, it's just so hard to find here. I don't know what I'd ever do. Or don't know how I'm ever going to do it. Alright. Oh. That was such a pain in the ass. It's so slow now. Oh my god. And I remember when I first got those, I was like, oh sweet, I've got conveyor belts now. This is awesome. I'll never have to worry about this stuff again. And this thing moves so slow. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. It's fine. But that theoretically should fix the issue. Just to make sure, though, I'm gonna do that. Fuck it, burn it. That'll give me 100 a minute for a short time. All I want to do is get this so that these things are actually running the way they're supposed to. I just want to look now that we got this. Now that we got the pressurization bit. Yeah, that's all that pops. Yeah, we'll get a little bit in here. Man, consumption is like way out of control at this point. Oh yeah, I didn't have an AI limiter on me at the time, did I? So that's not a smart split. Yeah, that's just a straight splitter. We're gonna ride the train back. Gonna let it do this real quick. And that should take every bit of oil that's on that, right? Yep. So if I'm having trouble at this point, it's gonna be it's got to be because of that, right? At this point, if I'm having trouble, I'm deleting one of the power plants. Now that's the option I got left. I will take out the. I will shut down the one that is underclocked, and we'll work from there. All right, 261, 147, 104, 190. That's not enough. Oh, no, 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 no. Fuck. Give me road. So, did anybody else see what was going on with that? Like why it's an issue? So what's going on there is it's all going into my nice big buffer here. But the problem is the buffer can only output 600 a minute. So yeah, it wasn't working properly. Why are you only going to that, though? I'll do that on this one just to see. Link them together at the end, see how it goes. Alright, so it was at 260. I need this to be moving more. So my next option is honestly just to do pipes, and I don't want to do that because then I've got to deal with head lift and all that. I'm not gonna get there in time. I gotta check one more cycle of it though. Because the deal is, if it's not draining these, then that's a problem by in itself. And I don't know. Okay, a freight car can carry 1,600 cubic meters. This can hold 2,400 cubic meters. Oh, come on. Alright, go. Do your thing. Load them up. And then while it's traveling this time, I'm going to be checking it to make sure that they're all loaded, or see how much they're all loaded. What the fuck? What the shit? If I had to guess, I can't touch that thing while it's loading. Well, there goes my entire inventory and all my gear. Oh, and the soundtrack sounds so strange now. Now, I think, honestly, it'll be okay now that I have that one pumping out, like, that's just doing fuel. It's not fucking with anything else. It's doing fuel. See, look at it glowing off in the distance. All of my dumbass stuff on top of it. That is a power slug. There's 2 power slugs right there. Maybe 3. I need to go get those. Yep. Can't believe I died to my own train of all things. I didn't even think I was doing anything stupid there. I was just checking my cargo. But I'm not gonna make it before this thing takes off, and I can't catch it. I hate when it does this. $297, $172, $245, $231. Okay, that I believe will actually cover us. Alright, and here we go. It's going to take us to the up on top of the plateau, and guys, I'm going to step away for just a moment. I do believe I am going the wrong way. Yeah. I guess that's what I get for letting it do that while I was gone. There we go. Let's get the music that I picked on again. There's no way we don't already have whatever this is, right? Yeah, that one's already been picked up. I figured it had, I just had to check because it was right there. Alright. We want... let's see. How do we want to do this? Alright, I'll delete that here in a minute when I get done. And then... I know there's a player in the way. I am the player. No, don't tell me you can't do it. I don't have silica. Ah, man. Well, let me do that. So, back to this. Give me the tilted wall. It's gonna clip a little. But you know, some things just can't be helped. Now I have to find a power line. I get to run a pretty good little ways for this power line, don't I? Oh, I don't have my filters on me. That's fucking wonderful. God, come on. We're almost there, I think. Didn't need to put it down that quickly. Cell, I do hope you appreciate this. Because I can tell you, our already strained power grid probably doesn't. Wait. There we go. And does it clear? Does it clear or does the train clip? I mean, it scrapes, but it clears. Cell in a sanding bed. Nope, I gotta get it back far enough that I can just switch to the other one. Now it's time to go do conveyor belts. Bet you $1 I didn't bring enough plastic to do pipes. Ooh, why am I like this? Well, on the upside though, I don't think... None of those need more than copper sheeting. I have a lot of. Okay. Glad I caught that now. Instead of sitting here trying to figure out why in the hell it's not working. Alright, so, if I did this correctly, which there's every chance I didn't, as with everything else, these things should... Yeah, this one's putting out 120, and this one should be putting out 60. Bring us a grand total of 180, so 360 across both pipes going into platform 1. Right? Right? Alright, that's limestone, copper, and 2 iron. Ah, fuck, I don't have the stuff for it. Alright, and we're gonna head this... I don't need that. Alright, we're gonna put you on 5 because I never use you. We're gonna put you on 4. You look like a good one for 6. Yeah. Hmm. I hate how it looks, but it's the way I'm gonna have to go with it. What are you clipping? Alright, and then we'll bring this over to here. Alright, and here we're gonna need a merger. And that'll give me iron. How much iron? No. So Mark IV, it does 480, so it's pulling exactly what those two nodes right there make. Okay. So I need to be bringing in more copper, for one. But I also need to get my Caterium coming in. Dun, 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 dun. And the deal is, I'm not going to worry about those, oh, what is it? The, other iron nodes for a little bit. Because 480 a minute is more than I've been having. Yeah, I've been running off of 360 this entire time, aside from my computer plant. I don't think I have another iron mine, do I? I know Cell has a couple of them set up in different places. Whoa, shit! That one got me by surprise a little bit. Because for one, I wasn't expecting to fall there. Alright, so these copper nodes are what kind? Normal, normal. I had to guess normal, yeah. So I can actually, what we'll do is we'll drag each of these here. And then probably run out of the beams. But the deal is, my dumbass didn't bring enough any other belt material to swap out right here. Even though at 120 a minute, I don't need all this. Then we'll do a merger. Okay. Not to put too much on your shoulders, but every single thing in my factory is going to rely on you. This one belt. Yeah, no, I'm not getting this whole thing run back. I know that. Alright then. Now I get to run back to the train, wherever the fuck I put that. Lots of belts. Lots and lots of belts. Would it have been shorter, I wonder, if I had run it back along the power line? Too late now, I'm already halfway there. Okay. It's 4:48. Guys, I'm going to call this one here. I've got to do a little bit more, or I've got to do some inventory organizing, which is probably just going to amount to me putting everything on some type of sushi belt so that it runs around and goes to where it needs to go. But I'm going to have to do some work on that, get it set up. I want to take a look before I go, though. Yeah, that's at 2,400. That's almost full. That's going to take a bit. But that'll get a lot better once we get it lined up. Nothing is going to this one, and we got limestone. Was that a pure limestone node? Or it was a normal? Okay. I may have to... Yeah, actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to double overclock this. Or not double, but... Gonna put it to 200. Because, yeah, the power grid can take it. Anyways, guys, hope you're enjoying Satisfactory. Next time I'm live is going to be No Man's Sky again. So, I think on the next No Man's Sky, we're going to be doing some derelict freighters, some building underwater. Just generally, you know, fucking around in space. So, hope to see you guys then. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing everybody next time, and until then, as always, have a wonderful night.